Did you watch Bad Boys 2 or The Rock this weekend, Jeff?
I did not.
What have you been up to? If you were doing that, I hope you have a good excuse for yourself.
Oh boy. No, I took a bit of a vacation. And,
right. Yeah, we haven't seen you much.
Yeah, I was around
these parts.
Yeah. So I'm back in the building. So that was nice. Just kind of took some time out. Didn't play a ton of games while I was out. Found myself getting roped into learning how to play Blitzball in Final Fantasy X, which it's okay. So what the fuck? When people say that Final Fantasy... Okay. God damn it. The fuck is wrong with... Okay. Why would you say, hey, role-playing game developers, why don't you make a sports game for like a throwaway mini game in your fucking bullshit RPG?
But it's a crazy fantasy sport.
Oh my fucking god.
It's not
that thing
bad.
is fucking garbage.
Are you going to defend it?
Blitzball
it's
is
not
a
great.
huge piece of shit.
I voluntarily went and played Blitzball games beyond the stuff you had to do.
I mean, I know people who say that Blitzball was kind of the main reason that they played that game.
It's fucking garbage.
I don't know what it is. I never played it. I played it exactly as much as the game made me play it, which is about 5 minutes.
I went through the entire tutorial going like, well, I want to win this Blitzball match because that's what I've been called into action here to do. And what the fuck? Like, the rules are arcane and they lie about it. What? They don't behave by they don't pay it. Like, there are passes and shots that I should have made that did not go.
I can't remember. Does it give you a percentage?
No, it's just like it's all fucking math, because that's what's cool about sports games: subtracting numbers from other numbers.
Oh yeah,
and you have to go through things like, okay, well, this guy's in front of me, and he's got a block stat of 2, and then the goalie has a block shot of 8, and then my shoot is only 6, so there's no way this can go. So I'm basically fucked. There's no way out of this because all the numbers are against me. Oh, yeah, look, I'm fucked. Like, you go look online of people going, hey, how do you beat Blitzball? It's like, just go hide behind the goal. The AI can't handle it. That's the one, fuck up, keep resetting it until you fucking score a goal and then hide behind your goal until time expires.
That sounds thrilling.
It's the fucking worst.
Is that thing turn-based? It is, right?
It is. You can set it to manual control when you have the ball. Like, defense is all automatic, because that's fun, yeah.
I mean, it's still better than soccer, sport. Right?
I don't. It is basically soccer in a fucking water sphere. I think conceptually, it's kind of a cool idea being in a floating water sphere. I think that's kind of neat. But the way it is represented as a video game, horrible. A fucking train wreck, a travesty.
So are you playing through the HD?
No,
Final Fantasy X?
I picked it up. I accidentally picked up 3 copies of that thing.
What? The HD?
I have so many questions.
How does that happen?
So I was hanging out with my girlfriend, and she wanted to play Final Fantasy X. She hadn't played it in a while. I'm like, oh, no problem. I'll pick up the remaster. So I immediately, like, my Vita is handy, so I grab it and figure, like, I'll go in the store and buy it. That'll be that. Make the purchase.
The PlayStation shop, you mean?
Yeah.
The download version.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I pick up my Vita, grab it, go like, okay, I'll buy it here. Then I'll go hook up a PS3 and download it. And I'm like, okay, cool. So start downloading it. Then we go about our business. Come back later. It's downloaded. Real's like, oh, this is the Vita game. It's like downloaded to the PS3 to be installed on a Vita. It's not running natively on a PS3. And I go like, well, maybe I downloaded the wrong one. No, it's not. It's cross-save. It's not cross-buy.
Oh.
They don't fucking say anywhere in there. And in fact, when I go to my list of things I own on PSN, it says playable on PS3 and Vita. And you can download the 2 games separately. Wow. But it's not playable on PS3. You can just download it to a PS3 to transfer it.
Wow.
So at that point, I'm like, motherfucker, $40, done. All right, well, that sucks shit. Like,
wait,
well,
but now you have a copy of Final Fantasy X on the go.
Well, yeah, so that that doesn't solve the problem. The problem is we want to play this on a television. So I'm like, okay, well, that's my mistake, I guess. I got fucked on this one. I'll buy it on the PS3. I turn on the PS3, buy it there, start the download. 22 gigs. It's going to take fucking like 13 hours to get it. I let it get about a third of the way through. I'm like, fuck, God. Went to the store, bought a copy for PS3. Here's the thing. And here's why digital everything is like they need to get there. They're not there. All right. So that Vita copy, $40. Whatever. Okay. It is what it is. Hey, that shouldn't have happened. They should have labeled that better. I should have looked at it more closely. All mistakes were made on both ends, as far as I'm concerned.
Sure.
Then I spent another $40 for the download version, and the download's taking too long. Again, I have a time pressure. There's a time sensitivity to this. Should have come to this end conclusion beforehand. Go out and buy a copy, $30.
Huh.
Because, why would they want to keep that shit in their fucking stores?
Sure.
They're trying to blow it out.
Sure.
At this point, it's not a new game. Games get discounted all the time.
Yep.
So it was a good first-hand reminder of just like, the digital pricing thing doesn't work. It's just not there yet.
Yeah.
And you go look at, Xbox One games and stuff like that and PS4 games. Even, you go look at like Titanfall, $59.99 on the store, but you can find copies on Amazon new. Not some used like supporting, pawn shops, all that sort of stuff. It's like $48.
Wow.
And that's the real problem is as long as there's shelf space that needs to be cleared for other games, retailers are always going to have a faster reason to discount a game than any kind of digital store is going to.
Yeah, it seems like the best thing you're getting online right now is like, you see 48-hour sales, like it's a weekend sale,
right,
or it's like, hey, Capcom games are half off this week.
Yeah.
But just
or
like
if you're buying something day one, because it's like, I never sell anything back used. I just don't do it. So, and I'm not opposed to owning digital games. So it's like, as someone who tends to buy games week one most of the time, like digital's fine. It's convenient. It can be, if the downloads are fucking faster. But yeah, so I own 3 copies of.
Man, you're set.
$110 for a game that came out in 2001.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, it was a remastered. It was a remade.
Yeah.
Blitzball's fucking terrible.
Rest of the game's all right.
I don't know, man.
Well, I thought it was in like 2001.
It's the only Final Fantasy I have liked enough to beat. Outside of Tactics. I like Tactics a lot, but yeah, I think 10's great.
It is well regarded.
Yes.
People really enjoyed that game. So
I had a hard time getting back into it though when it came out a few months ago. But anyway, well,
Blitzball is barely a video game.
Yeah.
It was. I'm convinced it was created by people who have never made anything other than a Final Fantasy game.
Were you able to play it from the menu, or did you have to like play up to that point?
No. She had played up to that point, and then was like, here, play this fucking garbage ass Blitzball, and I'm like, all right, fine, I hate myself. Let's do this.
Okay, so this was like the required match.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought you were implying that maybe one half of this partnership like enjoyed Blitzball and wanted to keep playing it after the requirements were satisfied.
We are resolute.
Okay. Because like I said, I know people who just went back over and over.
Those are not. Those are pod people or fucking aliens or something. Those are not human people because that's impossible. What you're saying to me is not possible.
That's how it was told to me.
They're lying to you.
That I will allow for that possibility.
All right,
but they claim to enjoy the game.
That they are lying to themselves. Because Blitzball, it's not. It is not. It is bad.
I remember hating it. So,
it's fucking garbage.
So the one time I played it like 12, 13 years ago, it's based on that.
It is.
I'll agree with you.
It is a flaming pile of trash. Yeah. Right up there with the sphere grid. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea?
That's great.
The sphere grid was pretty cool.
Sphere grid's awesome.
What?
I love
to customize what you know.
In a cool visual way. Like I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't like you're moving and you just fucking what the fuck happened to tech trees?
It's almost like leveling up on a board game.
Oh.
So you get a little Monopoly in there along with your crappy water sports. I don't know.
Why people play Final Fantasy. Did they just go crazy when they introduced like those card games? And was it like 8 or whatever?
So that was the thing. They were kind of locked into. It's like every Final Fantasy game we make now has to have some kind of like fully realized minigame in it.
There's nothing fully realized about Blitzball.
Well, that's what they were going for. Whether they're successful is debatable.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were doing like what were the other ones? They'd had like Triple Triad, I think was one. But yeah, it was mostly card games.
Yeah.
Up to that point,
which were pretty good.
People seem to like is it Triple Triad or Tetra something or
Tetra?
Wasn't there like a Tetra Master and a Triple Triad or
I don't
know. I didn't play any of that stuff either. I'm more of a snowboarding man as far as Final Fantasy mini games go.
That's where I stopped playing 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Part's really dumb.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't remember that very well.
I was like, man, fuck this.
Yeah.
This is a bad game. or actually at that point I was very much like, this is barely a video game.
Yeah, sure. Didn't they bring that snowboarding shit out on like Android?
Oh yeah. They brought it to phones and stuff, just like Final Fantasy VII snowboarding, which led to a lot of great headlines of just like, here's the Final Fantasy VII remake you've been waiting for. Zip, funny news time. Yeah, man. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.